Hey y'all, I'm T the Brand, fellow lashpreneur and lash marketing educator. I help lash artists make content easy, marketing simple, and bookings consistent. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk a little bit about money today. This is a subject that can really get us a little caught up in our lash businesses. When we're starting our businesses, we don't really know what to do with our money, how to allot it properly. And then once we are, more into the business, and more seasoned in it, sometimes we don't know still how to manage it. We don't know how to budget, and we don't know how to do the accounting or the bookkeeping. So the past 5 months of 2025, this has been something that God has really been teaching me how to steward my income better. There reached a point to where I was like, God, I'm ready for more. I need more money. I need increase. And God was like, okay, set a budget. And I was like, I'm not even making enough to set a budget. And he was like, okay, set a budget. And the more I kept making excuses, the more I just stayed in this space of not getting or having enough. And while all of my bills were covered, I still had money to kind of give myself. It just still was an uncomfortable financial situation. However, when I was obedient and created the budget, things have just been flowing. And by things, I mean income. And am I saying that I'm having this income because of the budget? Maybe. It could be also because of the obedience. It could be because it's the time of the year where clients really, like new clients, start booking more, which I haven't had a lot of, but I've had a few new clients come on and become consistent. However, I want to share this video for anyone who is like, oh my gosh, this money part of the business is taking me down. I need an accountant, I need a bookkeeper, I need a CPA, but you may not really be able to afford it. And if you can't afford it, if you can do it yourself and it's simplified, then why not? Okay, so here is my advice on how to best manage your money when it comes to come on, brain, your lash business. Sorry, I got a text message and it distracted me. First things first, set a budget. Setting a budget will allow you to see upfront what your bills for the month are. All of your expenses, you'll be able to see like, okay, I need a basic survival minimum of X amount of dollars, and a comfortable overflow minimum or maximum would be, then you can set how much. But you need to know how much you need starting out with. So what I did was opened up Google, put in Google Sheets, looked at the templates they had on Google Sheets, selected the budget template that they had, and followed it. On the first page, with the budget sheet, it comes with 2 sheets. It's like an Excel spreadsheet, but it's Google Sheets. So on the first one, it's a summary of all of your things. So there's a part where you can put the beginning balance, the balance that, not the beginning, the starting balance, which is how much money you have at the beginning of the month in your account. And then you're able to list out your expenses on the side. And so when you put your expenses, you're able to put in your suite rent. This is how much you want to allocate for supplies. This is how much your business insurance is. This is how much this, and this is. On the next side, on the same sheet, it has where you can put your income sources. So for me, for example, I have lashes as an income source, YouTube, mentorship, my masterclass, and my power hour strategy sessions or content clarity calls that I offer. So those are sources of income, and that's what's on the front sheet. Now on the second sheet, which is your transaction sheet, it will have a spot for expenses. And what you do is every time you spend some money, every time money is extracted from your account, and I made the difference between the two because some banks charge like a monthly fee. You didn't like technically spend it. I mean, I guess technically you did, but it was extracted from your account. So you put all of your expenses over there. It automatically updates that first page where you've already entered your expenses. So it's calculating, okay, this is covered, this is covered, this is covered, and these are the remaining bills that you have. And on the same sheet, on that transaction sheet on the other side, there's a spot for you to put your income. And every piece of money that you get, you put it over there, and then it reflects on the summary page. So let's say I had 50 lash clients and 60 power hour calls, nothing from YouTube, nothing from mentorship. On that summary page, it's going to show how much I made over those 50 lash transactions, as well as those 60 power hour calls, and it's going to total it up. So now I can see, okay, this is how much money I have. This is how much my expenses were. This is what I have covered. Okay, and you can just move from the budget that way. It makes things so easy. Now that is real light, soft accounting, something that you don't have to pay somebody to track and do for you. When it comes to your bookkeeping, this is the part where it's still easy. I'm just going to explain how easy it is. So all you do is at the end of the month, when your bank statement is ready, just print it off and go line by line on all of your deposits and income. Make sure that the total number of income that is on your bank statement matches up with the income that you have on your summary page for in your budget. And then you're going to do the same thing for the expenses. When you get to the withdrawals on your bank statement, you're going to match all of those up to make sure that everything is on there is on your expense sheet and that is calculated. And right there, you have already reconciled your books, doing light, easy accounting, light, easy bookkeeping. I was going to pay somebody who is very great at her bookkeeping job. I was going to pay $350 a month for somebody to do what obedience and discipline simply taught me to do. So if that's something that you need, I hope that that little tip helps you. Something also that I think would help is to make sure that you're opening up your books at least a month or two in advance. I see so many lash artists who wait till the end of the month to open up their books for the next month. For example, at the beginning of May, at like the last week of April, first week of May, I'm seeing Lash Artists just now posting May availability is open. When May started, all of my regular clients already had their May appointments booked. So anything that was left was for if they needed to reschedule or if any new clients who wanted to come in to book. That was the availability. And same for June. It is May 8th. I opened up my June books 2 days ago on May 6th. So my regular clients are already sending me their the dates and times that they want for me to put in for them for June. This allows you to calculate your money in advance. And I said that they send me their dates and times to put in because I do not charge my regular clients deposits. Now, if they happen to do a same day cancellation, then there's understanding in my consent form that they do have to pay that deposit fee of $50 as their cancellation fee. However, I don't want my clients to have to come in, get their lashes done, pay the balance, and then have to turn around and pay their deposit for the next one. No, you just let me know what day and time you want. This makes it easier for them to not forget about their lash appointments. It makes it easier for me to be able to calculate my income in advance. So that's just a plug. Make sure that if you are going to try that you have policies in place that will work for your business. If you have questions about my policies, let me know and I can share those with you guys. But I just wanted to get on here and do a quick little, this is how you can simply, easily manage your money and set a budget for yourself. I am not the best when it comes to the coins, and the money part of my business has always felt like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to even figure this out. However, by being obedient, God has shared with me how to manage my money, how to steward my money, how to budget, and how to see where the growth is and all of the things. So I hope that this video is helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Again, I am T the Brand, fellow lashpreneur and lash marketing coach. I teach lash artists how to become lash marketers because marketing grows clientele. I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.